Okay guys, how's it going out there? Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. RCI 2970 N2. This one belongs to a customer, and they sent it in for repair. Now this was a used radio that was originally purchased from here, and a customer got it, ran it for a while, and then ended up having a failure with the radio. And they sent me a handwritten note here. I'm not going to read you guys the entire thing, but essentially what started happening is the RF power control started messing up, and they didn't have any kind of real control over their RF power. So, it was very erratic and jumping around everything else. They also said that their SWR may have been jumping around, and then something seemed like it might have been breaking connection every now and again. So, we're going to test it out here. It has been repaired, and yeah, so we'll do this little video for them and get them built and get it sent out. This one did take a little bit longer to get to, guys, just because I've been so busy. And again, just a reminder, not a repair shop, okay? So if you send repairs in, you're going to have to be patient, because repairs just aren't the priority here, okay? Priorities run the sales side of business, and then we get to repairs kind of as we can. But it's definitely not the main staple of what goes on here. So again, don't mind helping some people out sometimes, and this guy has been exceptionally patient. Don't mind helping some people out, but just know you got to be patient when you send stuff in, which he has been, okay? I'm not saying this as a knock on him. He's been very patient. But anyway, guys, let's test this thing out and see how it does. You guys can see we got our RF power around 9 o'clock right now. First thing we'll do is make sure it receives, which it does. We're keying up our Cobra 90. You guys can see it showing up on the meter here. So everything is good as far as that goes. We're testing at 14.7 volts. You guys remember this radio, it has echo right here, so you got to change the channel either here, or if you have a channel changing mic, which he sent his mic in too. This isn't his, but he sent in one just like this. And then our variable talkback back here on the back, which I'm going to turn that off. Hello. Okay, so we got that turned off, and let's go ahead and turn this echo off as well. All that stuff works. We just don't need to be hearing ourselves twice during the video here. Okay, so we got a 500 watt slug in. This is average power, and again, just gonna check our dead key, because that was the main issue with the radio, was the RF power was very erratic. So we want to make sure that it's not having that issue. So what are we looking at there? Like 30 watts, 25 watts or so on the carrier. Hello, yeah. Swinging to what, 125 average. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna roll the RF power all the way down, and then I'm gonna roll it up just so you guys can see it doesn't jump around. This is all the way down. And you guys can see we steadily increase it until we get to what, about 65 or 70 watts. Let's see, I can turn the mic gain down here. That way we don't pick any of my voice up, but I can talk you guys through this. So wide open there, and we're starting to roll it back down. Just increments, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11, 10, 9. All right, you guys can see smooth as silk there on the RF power now. We're not having that erratic jumping around issue like it was doing. So everything is good to go as far as that goes. So let's turn our RF power on up and see what it swings with a little bit more dead key. You know, kind of right there is probably the max I would run it at if you're running the radio by itself. That's 50 watts. Hello. And that swings to 150 average. Let's see what our PEP is. Hello. So really getting with it there. Right there, over 300 watts PEP. Hello. And again, that's at 14.7. Less voltage is going to be less power. You know, you could run it at 15 volts, but 14.5 to 15 is plenty. Here's your current draw. Hello. Adios. 26 amps. All right. So there you go, man. This thing's good to go. I think I sent you a picture of it sitting here last night. But we'll get you a message sent and get this thing built out to you and get it sent back. It's a pretty nice radio. I know that's weird that they put the echo board right there. I wasn't a big fan of that. You guys remember in the original video I did, I told you I wasn't really crazy about that. But if you don't mind, you know, pushing the button here, or if you like these type of mics, I don't guess it really matters. I suppose it's better than drilling an extra hole somewhere in the radio, because the only extra hole put in it is the back for the talkback. But yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully he's happy with it, and hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Rooster in 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.